about this guy who took his wife to this like remote house and like chained her up, and they were like gonna have some freaky sex, and then he had a heart attack and she was fucking linked to the bed and no one could hear her scream. Gerald's Game on
I will
Netflix.
never watch that, just so you know.
I watched it.
Never.
Fucking
Horrible.
like wolf got into the house and ate him. She had to watch him die and get eaten. It was like the craziest shit I've ever seen. My dad walked in on me watching it and he's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, bye, because I was at his
Wait,
house.
how did she get? I don't want to spoil the movie for anyone that's gonna actually watch it.
No, yeah, you got to watch it.
How did you even know to watch this?
It came up on like my suggested movies, like
Yeah,
based
'cause you
on
watch
other,
weird
because I
shit.
watch weird shit on Netflix. Like I really do.
Oh
I
my
watched
God.
like this other movie where like this girl turned this straight girl and it was like weird. I'm like, how did I come upon these weird, like what are the suggestions?
Tracy always sends me weird shit. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, did you watch this? And she's like, no. I'm like, oh, you got to watch this one. This one's weird. Yeah, no, I'm like, they must flag my account for sure because they're like, this bitch is psycho. Oh my God. So Marilyn Monroe is like, the most
goddess.
Sex goddess
You just
icon
associate
of all
sex with
time.
her.
And you know what? She was, I think she was a size 14.
Yeah, she wasn't.
She was
girl.
a curvy little snack, and I wish like we went back in time, like appreciated, because now finally it's like being more accepted, girls that have curves
Absolutely,
and plus
yes.
size and all of that. But like for a long time we suffered with like, if you're not a Hollywood runway model, double zero, like you don't fit. I actually heard that BB Rexa, the singer BB Rexa, tried to get a dress for like an award show recently, and they said that we don't want to supply your size.
She's
and
gotta
she's
be like
8.
a 4.
She's an 8.
Oh my God.
Okay, she's an 8, and they were like, we don't want. So I heard like a bunch of these designers stepped up and offered her, but like that blew my mind. Like that pissed me off because like curves should be celebrated. My husband loves the fact that like I got a little more curvy. He's like, I love you thick. Like,
yeah, you're hot. You're
he's
show.
like, you have like a lot going on. Like when you're naked, I'm like, oh, good. Awesome. Anyway, so she is the most celebrated sex icon of the 20th century. She confessed to one of her friends that despite having 3 husbands and a parade of lovers, like, I mean, a ship
Parade of
worth,
lovers,
like
it's a good way
Noah's
to-
Ark worth of lovers.
Like, you know what I think of Aladdin when they go through the
Yes,
street? Like,
that's
parade,
literally
like-
how many men that woman probably had. She has never had an orgasm.
Whoa.
Do you appreciate people who have them
Dude,
now? Like,
honestly-
that's, first of all, Joe DiMaggio, get your fucking shit together.
He was a fucking asshole, wife beater.
Like, God, you couldn't even give her an orgasm. Like, what are you good for? JFK? Really? Sneaking through the tunnels? That would have made me
Damn.
orgasm by itself, sneaking through those tunnels. You're kidding me, right?
wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what though? It makes you feel not so alone to know that.
No,
you know
that
what
the
I mean?
hottest woman that
Yeah.
ever lived,
Yeah.
the sex symbol of all time, could not have orgasms. It like brings it to life a little more.
For
It makes
sure.
you like appreciate when you
Yeah.
do have them.
That's an
for
insane
sure.
story.
Yeah. So there's like all this buzz going on right now about Kylie Jenner and her best friend Jordyn Woods basically hooking up with her best
Husband?
friend's sister's husband, which is not only crossing the line, it is the worst of all examples.
In our trash talking trio group, the girls were like, "Can you believe what happened with Jordyn Woods?" And I go, "Who? Huh?"
Me and Ashley were like, do you believe it, Kylie? I can't believe how betrayed she must feel. And Ashley had all these things to say. And then Jess is like, huh? Like, who are these people?
You know,
We're like,
it's really hard
are
to
you living
believe
under a
that
rock?
this is not like the Kardashian machine at work, because
It
here you have
is.
some like no name, never heard of her before, and now like I know who she is, and now I've got meme saved her on my phone.
oh my
like-
God. I don't know what it is. I have like, I must be drinking the Kardashian crack because I care so much about like what's going on in these people's lives, and I don't know why, because I genuinely don't care what they do, but then stuff comes up and it happens and I'm like, oh, I care about this. Like, it's so weird. It's Kris Jenner is
How do you feel about
the
this
ultimate
situation? Oh, yeah,
world
she's a beast.
world puppeteer.
Yeah,
She has the whole
She's
world
mastered it.
on strings.
Yes.
And we are all just her puppets.
even this, it's like
The fact that we're talking about it is hysterical because
you know what it is, most people don't want to discuss the bad news, and they put the bad news. They're like, all right, we'll make it the fucking
yeah, that's how they get 30 friggin' seasons of whatever they're doing.
It's never ending. Well, let me ask you this. So, I don't know. I feel weird about Chloe because I feel like she picks bad men and then blames like their habits or their bad decisions. Like, I don't know. At what point does I feel like she needs to just like get better taste in men.
Well, Chloe is definitely
Like if it wasn't this girl,
she's a
it was
wannabe
another
superhero.
Yeah.
Basically, she wants to save the bad ones and she wants to
Whoa.
help, and
Chills.
she keeps picking bad, like subconsciously she keeps picking bad ones because I think she's genuinely a good person and she really wants to help them, but like there's only so much you could do and so far you could take it. And I don't think she's innocent. I mean, none of us are. We're all fuck ups, but she does keep picking bad ones, and it's like then she keeps going back to them. It's like everything the opposite of what we talk about on this show.
Right. Yes. And everyone's hating on this girl, Jordyn Sparks.
Jordyn Woods.
And I just feel like
poor Jordyn Sparks did nothing and just got dragged.
Actually, Jordyn Sparks, man, I think left her. Fucking Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You hate everyone. You have names for everyone.
Well, like, listen, if it wasn't this girl, it was going to be another girl. And I just think at some point,
sucks.
like, we got to stop looking at Jordyn Woods
Kylie.
and, like, that's who you feel bad for in all this?
All of it.
The billionaire?
I feel bad for the youngest self-made
I
billionaire.
don't feel bad for billionaires.
It's hysterical.
Actually.
I do. I feel bad for Kylie because she's totally caught in the middle. That's like me having a sister who I'm so close with, and then Sammy or Brooklyn sleeping with their husband. That would be heartbreaking for me. And of course I feel bad for Chloe, and of course I feel bad for this no-namer who's being dragged. But I mostly feel bad for Kylie, who's put in the middle, because Chloe has the choice to leave, up and leave, and she's not doing it. Kylie has no choice to run because it's her sister and her best friend. She's literally in the middle in a rock and a hard place. She's the only one I feel bad for.
I get like lifestyles of the rich and famous. It's different than us. Like they party all night. They just have random other celebrities like in their home. But it's just a weird thing to think that this is like her husband, the father of her children. And
it's
like
not her husband, it's her boyfriend.
Yeah. What do we talk about?
Get a rock. You don't give the milk for free.
Don't be a cow with udders.
Don't be a cow with udders because you'll instantly give milk out like it's free, like the milkman used to on the old school black and white movies.
What's your prediction here? Are they going to stay friends?
My prediction is in about a year, they're going to become best friends again, and they're going to be all over social media. Chloe's going to end up taking him back for the 4th time.
Yep.
Or however many times it was. We're all going to forget about it. We're all going to call them stupid, and then they're all going to be laughing at us because at the end of the day, they just got another season out of us talking about it.
Well, there's
so who the fuck cares? And they're making what, like $20 billion an episode?
All right, on that note, I'm done talking about them. I never want to talk about them again. Can we be done? I'm trying to be cool and like in pop culture.
You just called her Jordyn Sparks. You know nothing.
I know nothing. I'm good. I'm glad I don't.
Don't forget, guys, new clips air every Thursday. So see you next Thursday.
Hosted on dimlywit.com.
Even though we are not your best examples,
We're the best you've got.
so cheers, bitches.
Cheers.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel for updates, and if you like this clip, share it with a friend.